This conference will now be recorded.
So next SDLC model is Rapid Application Development Model. Rapid Application Development Model. The meaning itself, rapid means very fast, right? That's the meaning of rapid. Rapid Application Development Model is a parallel development of functions and then subsequently integrate all those modules. That is called Rapid Application Development Model means. In this, small components or features are developed in parallel as if they were mini projects. So the developments, feature 1, feature 2, feature 3, feature 4, these are developed parallelly. So you don't want to wait one after the other. Like in the incremental, what we did, first one module, one feature will be developed. Then one first module is design, development, testing, all are done. Then they will start a next module, right? The next feature. So next feature they will develop on top of the first module. That's an incremental process. You will keep incrementing feature by feature. But in the rapid application development model, it is not like that. You are developing all the modules parallelly. Functions are developed in parallel. If they are small projects, they will develop parallelly. The developments are time boxed, delivered, and then assembled into a working prototype. Later, they will assemble into a working prototype. That is this rapid application development model means. This can be a very quick feedback and project can be given to the customer so that he can see very easily, quickly. And then customer can give the feedback regarding the delivered product and what their requirements. Based on their requirements, they can deliver quickly. A rapid change and development of the product is possible using this methodology. So the product specification will need to be developed for the product at some point, and project will need to be placed under more formal control prior to going into production. So that's a rapid application development. You can see here everything. First, function 1. So in the function 1, developer 1, tester. For function 1, one developer, one the tester will be assigned. Let's say way function 2, one developer, another tester. Function 3, developer 3, tester 3. Function 4, developer 4, tester 3. These people will be involved. And first they will define and then develop, so build it and test it. So this is how testing will continue. You don't need to wait for the function 1 to be completed to start again function 2. Again function 3 doesn't wait. Function 4 doesn't wait. All 4 modules, all 4 small components or features will start parallelly. All will start parallelly. You don't need to bother about the other one. You develop your module. Later, it will be developed by other modules slowly. And later, all the 4 modules will be integrated later as a single working product. That is the rapid application development model means. All activities will go parallelly. That means you will finish the many functions very quickly, right? That's why we are calling it rapid application development model. So requirements planning phase, right? User description page, construction page, cutover page. What will happen each page is requirements planning phase, a workshop utilizing structured discussion of business problems. So requirements planning phase, just all the people brainstorm and they will discuss on the problems. And the user description phase, automated tools capture information from users. And then construction phase, productivity tools such as code generators, screen generators. So all this, the inside a time box, it will be construction will keep going. The coding, construction is nothing but coding. Cutover phase, installation of the system, user acceptance testing, and user training, all will go. That's a cutover phase means. What are the RAD strengths? So reduce cycle time and improved productivity with fewer people means lower cost. So you can reduce the cycle time and improve productivity with fewer people means lower cost. That's a RAD strength. And reduced cycle time means what? More features you are developing in a 2-week span. That's a very effective, right? With less people. That's the first point. Time box approach mitigates cost and schedule risk. Very less time you are so you're developing this so that cost also reduces and it reduces the risks also. Because small modules you are developing, you're not developing very big. Then customer involved throughout the complete cycle. So minimize the risk of not achieving customer satisfaction and business rates because he will be there and every day he will be in meetings and he is interacting with the team so that where you are and what you are developing, he will come to know and he will give a feedback and immediately you can correct if anything goes wrong. So that you don't need to wait 1 or 2 days after again coming back, no. And then if you have a doubt, you can ask in the same day. You can focus moves from documentation to coding. So we see big wins. So what you see is what you get it. So that's the thing. So in the documentation you are seeing, in the coding you are getting that. That's the focus on what you see from the documentation to coding. Now, uses modeling concepts to capture information about business, data, and processes. That's the strength of this RAD model. And RAD weaknesses. What are RAD weaknesses? Accelerated development process must give quick responses to the user. Accelerated development process because very fast, right? All 4 or how many functions you are developing, all parallelly going on. So they will give quick responses to the user. And risk of never achieving the closure because there is a always you keep doing small modules parallelly, so that there is no closure and hard to use with it. Legacy systems. You cannot use with the legacy systems Developers and customers must be committed to rapid fire activities in a abbreviated time frame. That's the RAD weaknesses. Points you can cover when you can use this rapid application development model. Reasonably well-known requirements is a common thing. Any project, if you want to start, you need to have requirements properly. User involved throughout the life cycle, right? The customer will be involved. Sorry, we are in the when to use, right? User involved throughout the life cycle, and if you know all the requirements reasonably, then you can use. Project can be time boxed, so within a span of time you want to develop the project, then you can go for this. Functionality delivered in increments, and high performance not required, low technical risks. System can be modularized. Modularized means splitting into different modules. So that cases you can go for this RAD, rapid application development model. Okay. Any questions here, Lakshmi?